don't have the right table, but I haven't set up with this table.
Hey, I'm Callie, and I do pop ups all over North Carolina. I sell shower steamers, and on this channel, I'll be just giving you just some back, like these pop ups, telling you all about them and everything. Today, we are in Monroe, North Carolina. We're going to start off with just answering just top questions that people have as far as pop ups go. So, the first thing that I usually get is how much is these booth fees? Any pop-up is going to range in booth fee. They can be anywhere from free. I've definitely done events where they were free, and then all the way up. I think the highest I've paid is about $200. No, actually maybe 250 for a 3-day event. But yeah, they can range from pricing. But now we're pulling up in the vineyard today, which this is going to be a more quaint pop-up. Just looking on social media, looking at the footprint, I already know that this pop-up is going to be crazy, and so I even prepped my products in that way, knowing that it's not going to be a crazy crowd, but I didn't know how many people are going to be. So that gets me to what is the expected foot traffic. You really never know, but there are signs. So when the organizer is promoting the event, you'll see if they're posting more about it, posting less. Another thing to look at is how many times have they done this event. This is the second year. Ask around, ask your different booth neighbors, like, have they done this event before? And I did end up talking to some booth neighbors, and they did it, I think, last year. They said there was like 60 vendors that showed up. So we did have some competition in the area with other events. So we weren't sure how things were going to turn out. But right now we're setting up our tables and all the different things. So let's talk about that a little bit. What size space do you get? Every event's going to be a little different. So it's important that you do some research on what you're actually paying for. Today I had paid for a 10 by 10 setup space, and so I did some practicing on setting up at home, and so that is what I'm working on currently. Do you have to provide tables, chairs, or tents? Yes, generally you are providing all of those things. I did bring like one chair. I try not to sit down at the event, or I'll just read the room. Sometimes the event's like real chill and you can sit down. Actually, some customers at different places are like, they like more that you're sitting down, because then they can browse, they can shop. And then also, I'm really tall. I'm 5'9". My husband's 6 foot, and most of the people we meet, we are towering over them. So when we sit down, it actually makes them a little bit more comfortable when we're sitting down. And then I also learned that if you're up and down, and also if you get up like quickly, that can sometimes scare the customer away, because it's like all eyes on you and more pressure to have them make a sale instead of like them browsing, trying to make a decision on what they want to do. Another question is there electricity? It depends on your event, but I know that generally outdoor markets do not come with that. I do bring a generator. It's very small, tiny little thing. Doesn't make any noises or anything. Maybe in another video I can show y'all what that generator looks like. But yeah, so I bring that, and that's how we charge our different devices. This event's gonna be 5 hours, and so I don't want to run out of power or anything. So I make sure to charge everything, and then also bring this small generator, and that thing has been amazing. Wi-Fi. So I use Wi-Fi that is on my phone. I have a hotspot, and so that's been great. I do have a Starlink, but I haven't had to use it. Every now and then, I think I've used it maybe once or twice. But
So right now, I don't have the right table, but I haven't set up with this table. So now I have to change some stuff.
okay, so I was talking about Starlink, but we have to shift gears. So basically, right now, I was low key freaking out because I hadn't set up with this table just yet. So I was prepared to hook up all of your greenery that you're seeing here on that other table. I was a little frustrated, but I have learned how to work in organized chaos. So it was nothing new. And also, my husband, I'm just so grateful for him, and he's just out here helping me to achieve my dreams. So I try to be on my best behavior and not get too sassy. So I was just thankful that we had our products and that we had 2 tables. And actually, this setup ended up being better. So you're probably wondering, what the heck are these? So we had to change a lot of what we thought we were gonna do. And so you really have to improvise sometimes. And so I had brought these different items, and I had planned to put them on top of these, I think they're called like food decoration something. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I was going to put them on top, but that was not going to work out. So we ended up improvising. And then also, I think I'll tell you later on in this video, but we're on a slope. It doesn't look like we're on a slope, but we are. And so now we're like, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to improvise? So we end up taping down these pieces, and it worked phenomenal. So that brings me to, okay, what do you bring? So yeah, you're going to bring your tent. Do not forget your tent. Make sure your tent's working. Early in this video, you might have noticed we had sandbags. We put 100 pounds on our legs, so that's 25 each. Okay, so we're like on a slope. So also, we brought the wrong table, but it's okay. It's all working out. It's okay. I have several of these tables. I just haven't set up with this, but it worked out. So what we're having to do is tape down. So hubby is taping everything down so it doesn't slide off the table. Okay, so this is the setup. I have my sign, and then I have 5 different steamers today. They all smell so good. When you come up close, you smell them. This pink garden smells like roses and peony. And then a clarity, you can just smell the rosemary, the menthol. And then sunshine is sweet. It just makes you feel so fresh and just rejuvenated. And then calm, I can smell that. It has that nice lavender in it. Yep. And then sniffs are always free. I by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things and what you're doing, and in my head I'll paint a picture. Well, since I've come on home, yeah, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Hey y'all, I'm all set up. So we had a few hiccups. We brought the wrong table, but it ended up working out. This table actually is better. We are officially open. One of the guys from American Idol, I cannot remember his name. He's actually live performing here today, and his voice is like so smooth. So that's fun. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of vendors here. I'm gonna actually get a few things in just a little bit. I've had a few customers, and they really like the clarity relief, lavender, and sunshine. So that's been really cool. But I was concerned if people would be able to smell it, but they can definitely smell it. So that's really nice. But I gotta jump off. More customers. All right, so update. We're an hour in. It's been slow, but like steady. So that's been really nice. I'm trying to be careful not to be too chatty, because I can talk about shower steamers all day, as well as just talk in general. But meeting some people, one of the things that you want to do is ask how people found out about the event. That's going to tell you how to move forward. Did the organizer really promote or what? Okay, sorry about that. My booth neighbor, she needed some ones, and I brought some. So please bring change. I actually went to the bank and got some change so that I can make sure give people change. But anyway, that's why you make booth friends, so you can help each other. And just in general, like being a nice person, being helpful is great. You never know when you're gonna meet another fellow booth vendor at different events, because especially in this network, you're gonna run into people all the time for different events and stuff, and we plan to do more. I pop up in March, April, May, and then I take a break during the summer,
I'm a mama, so gotta spend time with baby girl. And then I'll be back in September, October, November. I'm not doing pop-ups in December, which some people will be like, that's so stupid because December is a high month, but I got church and family and all the things, so I'm just gonna take that time off. Another tip, let me show you my POS system.
So I use Shopify. That is my website, but Shopify also has a POS system, and that's what I use. Most of the time, you'll hear people use Square, but that's just not what I chose to go with. It made more sense for me to do Shopify POS. I pulled it away because I didn't want y'all to see my password. But when you come in, you're going to see this main screen. You're going to make sure you get a device. I'll show y'all closer to the end. But I have this tap, pay to tap. And then on here, you can pull up your products. You can put in a custom, what you want to put for the day. My husband asked me to put in what sale I was doing for today. So all he had to do was just click, and then he could check out the person. So I'm so proud of him. I walked away from the booth for a little bit to go shopping, and customers were coming up, and he was making sales. So I'm really proud of him in being able to do that. And that's just so cool that my product this time around for my business is able to do that. I can walk away from the booth and it still makes money. And that is very pleasing to me. So this is the pay to tap that I was talking about. So that thing is awesome. Really love it. Also, you want to make sure that your pricing is clear. That's one of the biggest things that draws people away from your booth. If they don't know how much your items are, they're not going to go up there and ask you. They're just not. They're going to walk away and move on. There's many other places.
What do you think about your charcuterie on the go?
This is awesome. This is a great idea.
All right, so give you an update. I think we're about 2 hours in.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know how many sales, but I'm very surprised. Lots of sales, so pretty good. I'm actually almost out of stock. I'll show you. That is how much I have left on the back end, which is really, really good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so this guy from American Idol, we were just talking to him. That was pretty good. I think his name is Trace, but he's really nice, and that's the guy who's been singing, but he's really good. There was supposed to be a food truck, and so I was depending on that, so I didn't bring any snacks, but they had these cute little, well, I think I showed y'all, but he didn't say me nothing. Can I have these too?
I'm not eating anymore.
Oh my God.
Right there. That's you right there.
Well, we were supposed to share this. I had like 2 bites.
The strawberry.
They got mango bites in there. And I wonder what kind of cheese this is. This looks good. But yeah, so there was supposed to be a taco truck, but it didn't come today, so that sucks. But it's all good.
Okay, so let's answer some more of y'all's questions. So what time is setup and breakdown? So generally, each event is 2 hours prior. Before the event, the event organizer will send you a load-in paper, usually a few days before the event. Generally, they're just seeing if it's going to rain, all the things, any updates that they need to tell you about the venue. Generally, this load-in is going to tell you what time you're supposed to be there, make sure you have the right address, and any other things that the event organizer thinks is important for you to know to properly set up. So that is very helpful. So for this event, we had to be there at 9, and so we had 2 hours, which was more than enough of time. In the beginning, we had, I think we set up in like 45 minutes, which is amazing because when we previously set up, it used to take us like, I think, an hour and a half, which is crazy. That's a long setup. These setups should not take you that long. Like I said, or I'm probably going to mention later, these are marketing events. Even if you're getting big, you're in a boutique, you should be doing in-person events around town so that people can get to know who you are, who your brand is. Plus, also what we're noticing is that the customer, they're getting like real, they want to know who is behind the brand. And so that's just very important now. And so you're going to see me on YouTube and Instagram. Those are the two places that I decided that I'm going to show up for my people, and in of course in person, YouTube and Instagram. Those are going to be my three. I don't like TikTok, and then I don't I'm like on Facebook for just friends and family, and I'm barely on Facebook, so I was like, I don't want to do that. So but yeah, so that's very important. Just building your brand, people getting to know you is very important to build trust with your customer. And also, I sell shower steamers and they need to smell them. So that is why I pop up in person. So my hope is that people return. Also, I want to just give a shout out. Thank y'all so much for supporting my business. I appreciate each one of you who have come see me at pop-ups. It's just very, like, I'm just very thankful that you're trusting me. And like I said, if there is any issues with your shower steamers, please let me know. If you love them, let me know. All the things, just let me know, because I want to make the best shower steamers for all of y'all to enjoy, because I enjoy them myself and I want y'all to enjoy them. Where do you load, unload? You're going to have an event organizer that's going to come up and tell you exactly where to go. It's very important that you listen to what the event organizer tells you to do. It's not a suggestion, it's for safety. So always listen to what they have to say.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is some unboxing. I got a few things from a few vendors here. All right, so I got this one. I don't want to pronounce anybody's brand. I have not done any body oils. So she has like this bougie marshmallow. So that's gonna be fun. And then she also had a creamy cashmere, which is gonna be a lot. I work in the hospital, so I like to refresh with lotion. So this just smells like, it smells so good. It's more of a vanilla base, but it's not like overpowering. So that's really nice mix. And then I want to try more body oils for the summer. So that's like perfect. I'm gonna show you what I have next. And oh, this is her company. If you're interested in that. I got this cute bag. Y'all gonna like this. Ooh, I know. It comes, it's like magnetic here. And it also comes with a crossbody. And then it has a pouch that you open on the inside. I don't buy a lot of purses, but when I do, I buy it because I really like it. So, super cute. It's like 3 different tones of brown. Really nice. I like that. And then, baby girl would not let me leave this place without getting her something. So, cute little toy store. I got this for baby girl. Isn't she cute? And it says Princess and Charlotte. And I thought that'd be cute. And then they also gave me these Faith base bracelets. So Charlotte's gonna like those. Yeah. And so that's what I got for today. All right, so we got about 30 minutes left till everything's over. My social battery's like here. We're gonna go to this place that some people recommended. They're supposed to have like cheesecake, pizza, and different things. So we're gonna try that out once we break down everything.
So I'm like, yo, it would have been way better.
So we're downtown here Cute little fountain. We're gonna go check out the spot. They're doing prom shoots and all kind of stuff. We're going to this place called Jams. Someone at the pop-up had this delicious looking cheesecake, so we're gonna get that. And apparently they do pizza. They fly in their pasta some type of way, so we're gonna go check that out. All right, so here's the spot. It's like kind of hole in the wall situation, but not really. But I would have missed it. It feels like we're on a little date.
Yeah, impromptu.
It's so cute. Look, you gotta get it in where you can when you're a parent. Okay, so they do pizza by the slice. I am so hungry. This spot is so cute. Good. Oh. We hope they have some cheesecake left. Okay, they got some left. Here's the pasta they were talking about that they fly in. That looks delicious. We're gonna get some of that. Ooh, this looks delicious. And that's the cheesecake that I was talking about right there. We're gonna pray over our food first. Okay, recap. I thought that the pop-up was really good, especially considering my booth fee. I definitely made my booth fee ×3 back. These pop-ups, yes, you do want to make money, but the goal is to market for me, to market my business. I mean, I think this is the best investment for my money, because other than YouTube or Instagram, because I get immediate feedback. I get to interact with the customers, which is always super fun. I love talking to the people. I am introverted, so I do get tired by the end, but I still love talking to the people and stuff, and they tell me so many interesting stories, and that's always so fun. So hopefully I get some feedback on the shower steamers. I'm gonna keep making them, and I have 2 more pop-ups. Let me know if y'all have any questions about to down this pizza. Talk to y'all soon.